Hello, every pony, and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the fanfics that are not pony related. Why? Simple. Because there are days when you just need to realize that even your pony addiction needs a break, and you need to fulfill your other addictions. Well, people, it's still October, it's still Halloween month, and I'm still in the mood for some supernatural crossovers. Who's with me? Yeah! So, for today's presentation, we are going to go into a Sailor Moon and Supernatural crossover. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Now, guys. Just because Sailor Moon crossovers that are good only fill up about 10% of the spectrum does not necessarily mean we need to hide in fear of a Sailor Moon crossover. My fellow fandom, today is not the day we suffer in fear of other Sailor Moon crossovers. We need to remember that for every single time, that for every 10 of those bad Sailor Moon crossovers we go through, we see 3 new Senshi. For every time we have suffered through thousands of hate fics like Bloody Moon, there is something like 3 new Senshi out there. We must continue to strive for the heights of 3 new Senshi. And the only way we can do that is by looking at the face of Von Doom, staring him back in the eyes and telling him, no more. No more will we stand for these horrible crossovers. We must understand that there are crossovers out there that are worth salvaging, worth reading. Now, come with me. Who is with me to see this crossover? None of us! Ah, fuck you, you're all cowards. And besides, my show, you clicked on the video, you have to watch this anyway, so... uh, what he means is we're all grateful for your audience. Keep moving. Right. So, without further ado, here's the Sailor Moon Supernatural crossover, A New Start. Enjoy. A New Start by Blue Butterfly 2006. Not a bad screen name. Chapter 1. Serena! Serena, it's almost noon, sweetheart. Are you going to get out of bed today? Mr. Kino hollered towards her daughter's room. Wonder why that girl always sleeps in so late when she goes to bed so early, she said inside. I just don't get it. Oh, no. Mom, I'm going to be late for the girls for sure. The girls will forgive me for this, Serena said. Oh, God, no, it's the dumb names. It did it! And Rusty put on something besides her buddy PJs. Luna! Serena asked as she looked for her companion. Suddenly occurred to her that Luna stayed at Mina's house for the night. Luna and Armin had worked their tails off to train us against the fight against Galaxia. They will deserve to rest. The night was so clear, so very hard to forget. The night we fought against our toughest enemy. Serena jumped back to reality. Nope, not gonna think about it, or anything to do with evil today, she said to Turin. Today is gonna be an evil-free day for me, for all of us, she told herself. Bye, Mom! See you later! She told her mother, within fingertips of reaching the doorknob. Hold on, young lady. You are not leaving this house until you tell me what exactly is going on, Mr. Kyo said. Serena stopped in her tracks and turned to face her mother and ask, what do you mean nothing's going on? What makes you think there is? Serena, please, her mother added and pleaded. Let me ask you this. Why did you ever want to stay home? We hardly see you anymore. I know you're a teenager, and I did the same when I was your age, but why? Mom, it's not like that. You know the girls and I have been studying hard. We thought, since we have done so well, we'd take an opportunity for a break, Serena said in defense. Yes, I suppose. I guess a day off would not be hurt. Serena, just want to know, if there's anything going on, you can always tell us. We love you very much, sweetheart. Her voice muttered tenderly. Don't worry, I will, Serena said as she hugged her mom. She looked down at her watch and realized the time. Mom, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. The girls will not let me hear the end of this. I was supposed to pick wherever we go to the movies or the mall. Well, you better not keep them waiting, her mom said strictly. Serena nodded, and in a flash she was gone, leaving her mother shaking her head. Meanwhile, like usual, everyone was waiting on Serena to show up. The crowd was quiet today, since their favorite waiter was not there. By waiter, you mean game store owner. Poor Andrew, Lita said sadly, finally the first one to speak. The silence started to bother her. Yeah, I hope he starts to feel better, said Ray. The arcade's just not the same when he's not around, Darian commented. Well, the flu? So hard to believe. That man hardly ever gets sick. You don't need the question mark here. You need just an exclamation point. Leah said, astonished. I'm afraid it's spreading rapidly this year. He pointed out, hey, maybe we should call him in. No, Mia. I already talked to him the other night. He's doing a lot better, Darian quickly mentioned. It's okay. Since things are back to normal now. Now, I say let's try to enjoy it while we can, Mia said, relieved. The girls agreed and went back to slipping their milkshakes until Ray spoke. Where is that Odaga Tatma? What? I hate that insult! She's not a Oh god, I hate my dub incarnation. Is there... Hey, reader, is there any way we can change my dialogue? I mean, in the dub, they always make me more bitchy than I am. You know what? I'm gonna allow it. Because I hate what they did to you in the dub, Ray. I really do. So, we're changing your dialogue here. Where is Adago Tatma? Why is she always late around this time? She needs a little more discipline in her life. Go easy on her, Ray, Leah said defensively. After all, she did save her butts. Fine, I just hate waiting, Ray said, still a little miffed. She's always late. Yes, this is true. She might be a klutz at times or be out late, but in the end she's pulled through. Serena's always been there to save us. How about we lean up some? Amy wisely spoken, soft. Every girl stared as she poked out on a table and began to slip her a milkshake. The girls all glanced down, starting to remember all what Serena had done for them in the past. Amy's right, agreed Mia. Besides, Serena and Darian need our support now. I was lots of lugs for for Darian that he doesn't get squished like a bug, she said with a giggle. Darian? Darian? Amy asked loudly. Finally, she tapped on his shoulder. But what? Darian asked. Notice how the girls are staring right at him. I'm sorry, girls. I was just thinking. You were thinking how Serena and you were going to tell her parents the truth? That you're more than a tutor? Oh, Darian tutors her in many things. Is it that obvious? Darian asked, while the girls nodded. We'll figure something out. He replied and chuckled nervously. That's the biggest battle yet, Makoto replied. Our parents are very sensitive about Serena. Of course, I would be too. Serena's mom understands and listens more than her dad. Her father, well, he gets furious when a boy's name is mentioned in the same sentence as Serena's, Luna mentioned. Luna, to go ahead to tell Serena's parents the entire truth, and that they're more than friends. So, there's no hurt feelings, Armis said. Oh, Armis, please be patient. I don't know how you can be patient. I am, but you know the girls can't get a break, and when they do, for a second it seems. Serena and Darian need to tell their parents that they are dating. They're dating? They're dating what? That's ownership, Armis suggested. Don't worry, Armis, Darian assured him. We're most definitely telling their parents about us dating. Yeah, Armis, don't be so hard about it, Mia chimed in. Besides, I haven't had any visits so far. So good, Ray said with a thumbs up. So it's a good time to tell them with no interruptions. Hi, Darian. Hi, guys. Serena shouted their way and took a seat beside Darian. Hi! They all replied together, Serena. You're late, meatball head, Odaga Tatma, Ray remarked, cross. Go step it, Ray. Serena straight back. Don't even start, you two. We don't have time for it today, Darian said, aggravated. Darian? Serena asked. The girls looked at one another and then back at the couple. Then Darian said calmly, Serena, we must be serious about this. Oh, all right, Serena said in a huff. Then her bangs fly up and back down. Serena, we've been together for a long time now. Have you spoken to me to our parents? Yeah, Darian, I have, but only as my tutor, Serena said, eyeing the girls. Our tutor. Uh-huh. This might take a while to sort something out. Don't worry, you'll figure something out, Serena said, while patting his hand. Serena looked down at the melted chocolate milkshake, and a frown grew on her face. Darian saw this and said, "This milkshake is yours, Serena. I got it for you. Well, it's okay." Serena started slurping it. Yummy! She replied. Everyone went back to their own little world. So nice to think about how to beat the enemy for once, Serena thought. Just thinking about how normal things was odd. We need to go back and tell Mom to get on our good side. Maybe that'll help. Maybe you guys should go on without me? Serena suggested, decisive. What? I think I'll discuss us to Mom, she said to Darian. Alone, to see how they'll react. Darian nodded agreement. I agree, Amy said. It might help you coming to them. Might make it easier, especially your mom. I know she worries like my mom does. That she does. I think you should too, Leah said agreeable. Just think, if they kick you out, you could always move in with Darian, since you stay there half the time anyways. So romantic, Mina said, in joke and starry-eyed. Mina, let's keep that under wraps for right now, Darian replied, fearful. As long as Serena doesn't goof and say something like that or sensey stuff, then things should be alright, Ray said, kicking as well. Thanks for your encouragement, Ray, Serena said sadly. I should be going. I'll let you guys know how it goes, if I'm not grounded. Look, the girl said, tearful. Please, let us know, Mia said, serious. Serena and Darian got off of the booth and headed towards the sliding doors outside. While Serena overheard the girls discuss where at the mall or movie they should go. They all took a vote and, of course, the results in a tie. Indeed, so Serena chuckled out loud. It was so funny. The girls voted it was a tie. I'm always a tiebreaker in everything. Serena said with a grin. Darian gave a light laugh, but solemn tone. He said, Um, let's move this sentence back up here. Serena, I love you more than anything. Your parents do need to know about us, and I mean everything. But first, we'll just start out telling them we're dating. I love you too, Darian. And they will. I just hope everything goes alright, Serena replied, worried. To get the feelings, Elsie asked, Are you out tomorrow? Yeah, why do you ask? I thought about you coming by and introducing yourself. What do you think? Serena asked. Sounds good. Don't worry. Everything will be alright, Darian said in comfort. Serena went down with a burning expression and uttered, Well, I better go get this over with. He'll be alright. Please call me and let me know how it goes by, and if they want me to stop by, Darian said. I will, Serena said, joyful. And Serena? Yeah? Your parents happen to kick you out of the house. You are welcome to move within me, Darian said. Oh, Darian, thank you. But I kind of hope they won't be... Darian interrupted her by giving her a sweet kiss. Before she could even finish her sentence, Goodbye! They both rejoined to another. Then, Serena whirled around and headed towards home. That was a nice chapter and all, but, when does Dean and Sam come in? We came here for a Supernatural Sailor Moon crossover. A time that the boys could show up, maybe have some interactions. Oh well, maybe the next chapter. Chapter 2. Serena gave out a big sigh. This might be the last time she viewed her home. Here goes nothing, Serena thought as she slipped into the house and shut the door. She noticed her mom's shoes were still there, and she gave out a loud, Yes! Then out of nowhere, her mom stood staring at her daughter, with a puzzled expression. For the list of Miss Sakino's apron, she had been in the kitchen all day. Serena, dear, are you okay? Her mother asked. I thought you were out with the girls. And that was were, not was. When you say you was out with the girls, that makes you think that Mrs. Aquino is in fact a down-home gal from down the ghettos, yo. I was, Mom, but something came up, Serena said. Oh, like what? Is everything all right? Mrs. Aquino questioned. I need to tell you something. Nothing bad. We just need a chit-chat. Where's Dad and Sammy? Serena asked. All right. Head to the living room. I'll be a minute. Sammy went to a friend's house, and your father's still at work. Mrs. Aquino called out from the kitchen. Serena went to the living room and seated herself on the love seat. Minutes later, her mom was still beside her daughter. Now, tell me what's on your mind, Mrs. Aquino inquired. Serena took a deep breath and let it out quickly. Dizzy asked, Mom, do you remember Darian Shields? Yes, he's you and your girl's tutor? Something wrong? Her mother continued to ask. Well, it's like, Serena goes to her mother and quickly said, We're together. We're dating. What? You're supposed to be studying to keep up good grades, not finding a boyfriend, Mr. Keough said angrily. Please, Mom, give him a chance. He's a nice guy. How about you until you meet him before then you can decide for yourself? Please? Serena begged her mother. All right, Mr. Keough answered, defeated. Serena smiled and replied, He's out tomorrow. Would that work? Okay, Serena. Her mother uttered with a puzzled look. But you have to tell your father after supper. That should be interesting, Mom. You know how Dad can be. He'll have a cow. Serena, Sakina voice vocalized. Well, Mom, if you have any ideas on how to get a dad in a good mood, so he won't suspect anything? Serena asked. Of course I do. I'm making one of your dad's favorite dishes for supper tonight. The two men and women glanced at each other. Then Serena announced, I'll get set the table. After supper, the three had settled themselves in the living room. Hon, that was an amazing meal, Mrs. Sakina said. But where's Sammy? Thank you, dear. Sammy's at a friend's house, Sakina replied. Serena, do you feel all right? You barely touched your food. I'm fine, Dad, really, Serena said, gulping real big. She didn't want to know how to bring the subject up. Serena instantly viewed her mother for some help. Her dad was such in a cheerful mood, she hated to ruin it. Dear, Serena has something she wants to talk to you about, Mr. Keough mentioned. Really? What's that? Keough asked, curiously observed his daughter. Serena took a deep breath and exhaled, followed by, she asked, Dad, do you remember Darian Seals? Yes, I do. He's your tutor. And as well as your friends, too. Why you ask? What's going on? Well, we're dating. He was wanting to know if it's alright to come by tomorrow. To introduce himself the proper way? Serena responded, hastily. There was complete silence in the Sakino household. Serena's father finally said something. What? He said loudly. I've already convinced you to date. You know the rules. Dear, let's at least talk to this fellow first. You never know, you may like him, advised his wife. Mrs. Dunn and myself will meet this boy. But if I don't like him, who's Mrs. Dunn? Oh, for crying out loud. Did the writer mess up the word order? Again? You will break up with him, this young lady. Yes, and I agree with Serena, dear. It would be hard for her to do that. If he's not your approval, then we will discuss it, Mr. Keough suggested. Right now, Serena's father was standing up and looking out the window. Very well, Mr. Keough said, and added anger in his voice. Tell him to be here at 2 p.m. sharp, not a minute late. By I will tell him, she said, got up, and began to make a phone call. Darian? Yeah, it went all right, I guess. Can't stay on here long. But Dad said to come by tomorrow, 2 p.m. sharp, Serena giggled said. Yep, I know. Good luck. Mr. Love you too. Okay then. Bye! Serena hung up the phone, got out of breath, and said, Okay, tomorrow's gonna be interesting. I said hope so. We've been through 2 chapters as a whole entire Supernatural and Sailor Moon fic, and really, other than this admittedly good part of Serena having to face this, I think this needs to be condensed. Andrew seated himself up. Damn this flu. It's been a week now. He had to change in his bed into the walls getting to him. He sighed. I should have gotten a flu shot. Immediately, the phone started ringing and picked it up. In a scratchy voice, he said, hello? Darian? You are? I don't know. Good luck. I feel a little better, but still lousy. Thanks, bye. Darian and Andrew had been friends for a very long time. Those figures when he had time off receiving the world, he'd be sick. Yes, he knew what they did, appreciated very much. Wow, Darian's going to be Serena's parents. Boy, this would be interesting, Andrew wondered, as he instantly went back to sleep. Okay, how are we going to get to the... You know what? I think I'm going to fast forward here, because, quite frankly, while this part is sort of interesting, I came here for a Supernatural crossover, and I'm just not getting it. So, let's fast forward, shall we? Okay, so, in Chapter 3, let's see, we've got the whole entire discussion between the Senshi and Darian's dad being overprotective, yada yada yada, and then proceed to bring out the promise ring. They proceed to start talking and discussing whether or not to tell the secret. Next! Chapter 4, they proceed to drive around and then move on to the apartment, and then they proceed to talk to some guy named Goldstone. They proceed to discuss, and they start talking with their friends, and they proceed to hang out with the other Sensi, and then they proceed to bang like rabbits. Yes, joke was intentional. However, the sex scene is not that well written and not that well good. It could have done better. Then we meet up with these three girls named Willow, Fancy, and Melody. And there's a lot of discussing with them. And I suppose that's interesting. And then, meanwhile, the girls have a very, very long conversation about what's been going on, and proceed to head to a store called the Wiz, which is like probably a grocery store. And then the monster MLTW faces off against it, and then proceed to duck around the monster that apparently is a snake tail. Let's see. And of course, since it's a crossover fic, the attack does nothing, yada yada yada. How did I know that? And then we get three Sailor Earths appearing out of nowhere. They're apparently warriors for justice. Yada yada yada. Come on! I know there's a Sailor Moon and Supernatural crossover fic on this. And apparently the woman wants to fight her, and there's a battle, and then Mystic is apparently Endymon's younger. Really? We're going that route? How does you know Endymion translates to ruler of Earth, right? He's supposed to be a prince of Earth. It's supposed to be based off Earth. How does Mystic relate to anything within the Earth planet? Why couldn't you name her something for Earth that would be very scientific to match up with being his little sister? That would have worked just as well. It could have worked up with a plot point. And then apparently Melody is ticked off because of what looks like to be stupid reasons. And apparently these three girls are Sailor Earths that apparently are so much more powerful and stronger than the Sensi, and they're all having arguments, yada yada yada. This is starting to become less of a crossover with Supernatural and more like the authors just throwing in their self-inserts. I know I'm just summarizing here, but that's what I'm getting from this scan here. And again, this is supposed to be a Supernatural Sailor Moon crossover. Where's the Supernatural part come in? And once again, more of a fight, and 9 chapters. 9 chapters for a Supernatural and Sailor Moon crossover. There's reasons that this is a problem. I'm going to stop here. There is a reason that I have a problem with this. A good crossover should normally take 1 to 2 chapters to cross over to people you're connecting to. That way, that creates a good pace. But taking 9 chapters to cross over your main plot points tends to make it feel less like you have any importance to the plot. See, the less time you take to cross over anything, the more like you're trying to figure out what is the point of it being a crossover anyway. And that's what I'm feeling like when I'm seeing this. Like, Sam and Dean don't feel like they're going to have much of a point in this, especially since this is only a... How many chapter fic? 20 chapter fic, and we just went through 9 chapters without Sam and Dean. There's like 11 chapters are left, so how is Sam and Dean going to make much of an impact on the plot? And also, some of these OCs don't look like they're going to be very well developed. They're about to pull off the old tire. We're stronger than you. We're stronger than you. And I get a lot of BS from that from Mike and Day to Day. Thank you very much. So, I have a feeling this fic might turn out to be bad, but as it stands, I'm going to stop reading before my head ends up hurting in pain and misery. One down, thousands to go. See you next time.